2 scores. If he gets the 3 scores, I don't know 20 on points in the so without a doubt, defensively Warrington need to do their best. But maybe rely on what you're there with that. Split up the competition back in the halves.
Absolutely. Okay, it's here is the Warrington Wolves coaching staff: Sam Burgess, Steve McNamara, of course, Gary James and Richard Marshall amongst them. It is our Warrior, the contribution of these men and current serving members of the armed forces today. We will have the last post. Here's some of the more junior members of the forces partaking in the pre-match entertainment here at the Brick Community Stadium. It is second v third. It's 2 sides that have had to dust themselves down after brutal games and matches weekend, particularly for the Wigan Warriors, with 2 competition points. Warrington await. They are 3 minutes ago. We expected the teams out onto the field here at the Community Stadium. As I said, Warrington waiting patiently. They refused though to enter until the Wigan Warriors have come in and completed their warm-up. They were made to wait.
Absolutely.
Steve Mack checking the watch.
Yeah, well, it's just a little bit of mind games, I'm sure. This is a game of huge significance for multiple reasons. Wigan supposed to start middle of the year, means that they need points. They're chasing second spot, and we spoke earlier of the importance of that. Warrington, what they've done from to this point in the season is put themselves in an incredible position on 24 league points. They're a great chance of making that top 60 class whereby the next 3 weeks, Steve McNamara and Sam Burgess, they've been pivotal in where that finish is. Incredibly tough run of fixtures, that magnificent 7 as we labelled it. They've won one of them. Kind of they'll need to box another one off in the next 3 weeks. Everybody waits for Warriors.
No one likes tardiness, particularly chief executives of clubs. They're 4 minutes late on the field. Yeah. Now, Jamie, Ben Curry's going to be one of these senior players. Matt referenced all the youngsters. He loves the plaudits the youngsters are getting. They can't do it without the senior players in his team. Same is true of the Warrington Wolves. The likes of Ben Curry makes the job for the younger players an awful lot easier.
Yeah, I think when we talk about the blend between the scrum lines, there's 2 guys for Warrington who are going to be incredibly important. Obviously, Ben Curry and Danny Walker. Paul Deacon's made an early dart. You know, that's the exit. He's leaving.
Now, Paul Deacon has been credited by Harry Smith for the start and end of their sets. Well, we've got fireworks going off here at the Brick Community Stadium. The teams are still, as you know, in the tunnel. Well, say to the officer, that is the time. Well, here they come. Better late than never. The Wigan Warriors and Warrington Wolves will clash in Super League for the 80th time. Second v third. They'll be eyeing a top 2 finish, an all-important top 2 finish. Top do we have a split in the camp or do we have consensus? Up to prediction time.
I was more confident about Wigan win. The field news has dropped that somewhat. I'm still back in Wigan. Maybe not by 10 now. With that news that's dropped everyone here in the stadium that fields out. Yeah, well, listen, you better win now and turn up and you're going to let your opposition work like that. You're going to rather feel look a little bit silly, but I always thought we were going to get the result tonight by at least 8 points.
Well, the Wigan Warriors are purring at the moment, but the Warrington Wolves well able to upset them here in the Brick Community Stadium, and if they did, it would certainly make the competition stand up and take notice. Some youth mixed in with some senior players, the same could be said of both of these sides who have ambitions of making it to Old Trafford this year. Well, we will have the last post and a minute's silence here on Armed Forces Day at the Brick Community Stadium as the Wigan Warriors honour those who have served this country and those who continue to serve this country. Please be upstanding if you can as we prepare for a period of silence to remember the sacrifices of members of our armed forces. They shall not grow old as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun and in the morning, we will remember them.
Let's skip this. I'll have to go far, but not too far. So I'm not in space. Well, that's what I hope.
inside the ring, and then it has erupted into a cacophony of noise. The fireworks smoke, well, it lingers here. We are ready for this one. A clash of two of the best in the competition. You'll enjoy it all in the company of Kyle Moore and Dave Woods.
Thanks, Brian. Hello, everyone. Warming up across the country, cutting up on the Super League table. Wigan second of the night against Warrington, desperate to challenge them for that. Kyle, what are you looking forward to tonight?
Yeah, good evening, David. We're at home as well. Second place, third. Of course, for me, the guys that I picked out, John, what you mentioned, big time. It's the two number 9s. Brad O'Neill, player of the match last week at Magic Weekend. He's 100 Super League appearance here tonight. And he'll be looking to carry on that form against the Warrington Wolves and his opposite number, Danny Walker, ever present this season. One of the 4 goals in Brian McDermott's 38-man squad for England later on in the year. 10 games to go. A real chance and an opportunity to put his best foot forward tonight.
Yeah, we're counting down, aren't we, now? Counting down to the playoffs in September, the grand final in October. Both these will be fairly confident being involved, but in what positions? And that could be crucial. The Wolves are getting a few of their battle-bruised bodies back again. Wigan filling quite a few injury holes tonight with a cluster of youngsters, which adds to another storyline to the evening as well. How do they fare in the heat of this battle?
Yeah, well, tonight really is a proper litmus test of both squad depth rather than the star quality out there, but opportunity awaits those youngsters. Thomas just gets the ball 30 metres away. Ben Curry, a form he's been in 2026.
We talk about Leeds being runaway leaders. Warrington Winton are only 2 points behind Leeds, having played the same number of games, so they could still yet put some pressure on that top spot. But it's an if at the moment. They want to turn it into a more likely proposition. It's Liam Hayes who lets the kick away. And taken safely enough by Zach Eckersley, who run it back. And Wigan get their first touch of the ball as well. 9 games in the build-up, Wigan out on the field for a long time. Delayed before both teams came out. But now they're out, we're enjoying it. And this is one of those youngsters taking it. Austin Daniel, who's in off the wing, taking it towards that 40-metre mark. Ethan Havard now will take it on. 5 short of the halfway line. Still a couple of plays left in the set as well. I mean, make no mistake, they've got youngsters in, but they've got plenty of old heads in there as well, haven't they, Wigan? Harry Smith, his kicking has been spectacularly good this season with that ball downfield and taken safely enough by Hopoate, and Warrington have it back again.
Yeah, you've got to do a real good job on Hopoate, Aston and Smith. They chew up the meters for the Wolves. And really pay attention. Get your detail right. Here comes Aston now. Looking it high.
Warrington looking for improvement after that defeat against Lee last week at Magic. Wigan got the win, of course, against St Helens, but at what cost? Losing battle just 3 days ago. Liam Byrne, the former winger. Well, that will be the final drive, because here comes the last play. It's going to be Hayes who kicks. Again, interestingly, towards the wing. Should have taken it. He knows that. And Warrington handed a real opportunity here.
Yeah, Zach Eckersley there coming up with the first mistake of the game. 2 minutes and 30 on the clock. But really interesting there. Danny Walker shaped up to give the ball to Ewan Irwin twice. Sold the markers, give it to Leon Hayes. And Eckersley, he knows he should have taken that one in. Sam Burgess watching on here. The first opportunity in the lives for the Wolves.
What a chance here, Warrington. 10 away. 6 to go. All things being equal, Leon Hayes just making sure the boots are laced before he puts the ball in amongst the pack. Danny Walker. It's ball from fullback comes Webster. His pack is covered by Wigan defenders. It's back with Hopoate. And Luke Thomas now with a drive in. Setting their platform here in these early stages. And Ben Curry with a drive, and a strong drive as well, which will take it over the line. Able to work out because of those Wigan defenders. So
And the first opportunity, the Warriors have been able to defend. It was a great pass as well from Kieran early. He wants to convert here.
Running into his reputation as an additional feather there as a keeper extra there. And Wellington in the early lead, 6 points to nil, with 6 minutes left.
The pass from Irwin. Pushes Austin Daniel out. Loses his man. You see his hips are turned in. Tries to off the water with the finesse, and you get screwed fingertips out. 6-0.
The season competition. Other hot. Going to get back again, but she just reflects on the damage here. You could get inside the road. Just let off the trust. Even well, it's down on the touchline.
I do, but I also think it's sort of pre-match that we were not just this one, but they didn't usually together. And they were told as a board, you don't know this force of separation that we have. We're to wait in truck roll for Wigan. Performance like that expected. I've just spoken to them and said, basically simply that the warm-up ran over it. And because they have 40 south side, the chances that the chance are too long. So when it's Sayers Warrington, they're happy with it. And I can see that in the industry.
Which is a physical battle. It's not only early stages. You get to the ground of pretty deep with them. It's a way forward that can just cut right wasn't expected to play earlier this week. John, let's go! Running into shoulders. Well, there's a few good players up there, aren't there? Injured at start, Walter suspended, Marshall, French, Nasemba, Liam Farrell, Jack Bannerman, but as we've been stressing in the build-up tonight, that's not unique in Super League, is it? So that every team, I think, will point to the injury list with the extra leagues. They were doing okay. Back inside for Ben.
That's it right now. So.
He's not a favourite character on the field, is he?
James Bennett, I thought he said I thought there was a swinging right arm. Bentley gets rid of Partington. He's skipping outside, and Partington, he takes exception here. Thought it was a bit rash, the right arm. Bentley is forward, but he does catch him high. Gets a thing here once more. Just here.
and the penalty has put Warrington right at the arrowhead of attack again. 6 players to go, 1 try in the foul, and piling on the pressure in these early stages. There's Thomas. Walker is across there. They're just dropping it back on the inside for Josh Smith to have a go. Yeah, never enough. Curry's just at his leg. Curry who gets the ball. He did his show. The key to have on his big muscular efforts against that wing with both the ball. Walker comes out quickly and will push them. The rubber defenders just wrapping it on Walker again. There's Hayes away with a W and a step and he's got over. He's got over. The outside the stand away through. And Warrington finding the perfect time of the moment. It's only 10 minutes. Again, this time it comes on the back of the Parkinson, and once again it finds this Warrington outside to within 10 metres to start the set. The star this man is through early. Just gets to the half, the overall middle just catches it hard. There's a shot. There's a half from that. And Leon. So he just sees that space. That Smith was present. The proper shoulder, take on with the basement. And finish the fly off with them. It's just a half, early on in the piece, taking the line on, back of himself, and getting his rewards there. Still only 18 years of age, you and Owen. First start against Hopkinson Rovers in September of last year, so less than 12 months ago. Super big star at the moment, isn't it? He's 12-0, Warrington lead. More than a point to lead, isn't it? It is a bright start from the Wolves, who felt with all the talk in and around them, and are they going to slip out of the top 6? A huge game this for them tonight, and that young man has just took it all on his own there. 12-0. There's some penalties for Wigan. Well, of course, in consideration at the moment, isn't there? Wigan and their coach needing a response. Warrington looking to keep their foot on the pedal, keep the toe high and going in their direction. Just talking about possession, 74%. Playing off the back of 100% completion. Something that's certainly pride themselves on a very high completion rate. They're in that mode again, Bentley. We just need to have a bit more energy. Danny Walker trying a 40-20 attempt here, Cartwright there. Josh Cartwright across. Not brand new to the scene, of course, isn't Josh Cartwright going here against Bradford back in there. They've got a penalty here as well. He was one of that huge number of youngsters that played against Hull as well. 7 of the 17 tonight featured in that game. That heavy loss back in 12, 62-4 against the champions. He did well to win his side a penalty. He needed that. Well, for the team, 2 tries down. Not really seen Wigan income ball yet, have we? Lucas Mason
10.
With a drive up.
This is going to be a much more
O'Neill, 100 Super League appearance. Oh, it's been dropped, it's been fumbled, and it's been handed on a plate back to Warrington.
How can you drink a cup
We're
of
going to see
tea?
a captain's challenge here. No, we're not. Harry Smith was having a word with Marcus Griffiths, but not going for the challenge.
Supposed to be 24 degrees tomorrow, so
Disappointing to beat that. Really like what he did last week, the Magic weekend. 26 tackles to his name. Put himself about, but he comes up with a mistake there. He felt that the Warriors might have an opportunity to build some sort of pressure against this contest.
Well, they've had 7 games on the bounce away from this stadium at Wigan in recent weeks. Challenge Cup wins, some big performances, big statement performances. But a little bit of crossiness out tonight, although it just goes the other way because Thomas had knocked on and Rachel takes it back within the 30-metre mark and win it for the first time. Have a chance to attack here. It's Cutterback coming up for a ball back. It's O'Neill and Dummy Hart. Another set of 6 here for Wigan as well. Harry Smith back behind.
First.
Within sight of where they want to be. And this puts it back to Smith and out to Wardle. Wardle puts the footwork on. The tackle. George Smith and another set of 6 here. Smith again. Here's Kieran. They just stand off tonight, of course. Huntington with a drive in. Back in comes for Havard with a big meaty effort again.
Fast.
O'Neill. Switching it right. There's a bit of space there, but it closes quickly. Kieran cuts the distance. Another set of 6. Another set of 6. It's non-stop.
Jeez, this is sapping day. Third set now on their own line. The Wolves, they've answered everything so far.
Now there's a penalty. And 10 minutes. Bentley. I think it's just an accumulation, isn't it? Set of 6 after set of 6. 3 of them on the bounce. Pays a penalty and Bentley's in the single for the next 10 minutes.
James Bentley averages a penalty every day, didn't he? So far this season. It wasn't his fault on that condition, but it was just set of 6 after set of 6 after set of 6, and in the end, Marcus Griffiths, he sees it up. Lucas Mason making up for his error, bouncing on that ball, a drop from Luke Thomas, and now winning that side of penalty. Bentley in the bin.
Well, never mind the 2. Wigan need the 6, and Warrington need to defend manfully here with only 12 on the field for the next 10 minutes. Maygo's on the field.
Early change for Havard for Bagel.
Havard with a drive. A couple of steps away. O'Neill picks up behind Maygo, and Kieran will try and straighten up. Puts the step on, but they're ready and waiting. O'Neill again. Maygo stepping away from Curry, but they're hanging on. Maygo still battling. Now he gets it away. Ball shoved out to Smith. They've got space here, but the step back on the inside again from the outfield. Just absolutely saves his way through those Warrington defenders and scores the try. And boy, will he remember that. His first senior try, just when his side needed it the most.
Yeah, he's still appearance as well. We're looking for the 2-year-old. This try had some finishing to do. Patrick Bagel out onto the field to be a bit of a destructive. Doesn't he do well here? He stays on his feet, twisting, turning. There's no help coming in. The offload's away. And then Cartwright just snaps off his left foot, gets on the inside shoulder of Irving. Danny Walker trying to put him down. The speed that he was travelling at, the balance of the footwork, is just able to cross over underneath the posts. And with Bentley in the bin, the Warriors hit back.
Oh, Wigan is running up the slopes at Buckley, and Mount Pleasant play for Buckley on loan, and here he is. Super League superstar on the big stage. A chance for Adam Kieran to lower the gap to 6. He's still going to miss. And 6 for Wigan, 12 for Warrington. Different shape to the game now.
Yeah. The favourite front row has now been changed. Havard left the field early on, but it was McDermott for Maygo. Keeping the ball alive. I've got this. This is just a young kid backing himself all the way. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Gets over for a 4-pointer.
Jesse says, do you remember that solo you used to live down that river?
Oh.
So,
We've got a game here tonight, we've got a game.
They certainly are.
Red Dove
There you go.
There's some
He's going to miss. He was one of the 7 in that game against Hawking. Obviously, he was the one senior boss. Oh! Shot down. Thompson. Some convention on the field. Getting physical at the moment. Super division. He's on here.
Once you live down that street, yeah.
Kieran March is up to dummy half again. Thompson. Very fresh to the battle. Smith. Putting on the skates a little. Water with a foot out the way. And here's Daniel with us. I think that's probably overhit it is.
Yeah, he's never really on that, was he?
Right.
Kick forward.
Why are you got the Manchester?
Here's Hopperwanty.
Why would that make you go 100 for?
One on the game, that's a of course. It doesn't really affect the top 6, but it looks a good battle there. Wants to go forward after 6. Should have had a good head for his first win.
So
The return to Super League has been reasonably good, hasn't it?
Low
Expectations. Here is King.
Stand up a little bit there.
Another
Oh yeah, I
set
remember what all this
item.
getting
So
stuff.
they start from here. Connected with a tackle count. Liam Burr with a drive.
I remember them.
Not being able to defend this part of the field.
Well, I've got to pick him out. I remember him only because
Jogging across the goodness something. Over again, and Hayes and short one for Harrison to come on. So these defenders matching in for the moment.
yeah, so like,
Hayes again.
well, that was a good one.
A couple of plays left in the set. They're only a couple of strides away. Irwin switches the angle of attack. Look into that left hand side. Here's a solo effort again. Walker on the final play. Hayes will dribble that in and here's the drops on it. But it's a 6 athletes. So an easy target for those defenders.
It's one there from the Wolves. Very clunky. And the ball gets turned over. It's one of the players to turn the ball over, but Sam Burgess would want a little bit more spark for his team there.
And just above the way, like.
We've got a hydration break here. Hardly surprising. Hot nights in Wigan, hot nights across the country. So giving it a fluid on board. That's what's coming up in the next week or so, of course. It's coming up. So massive. Top sets as well. Sunday night.
He's at 82%, the Wolves at 89. High quality game so far. On a hot, humid and sticky night game.
Remember the context of the night, usually the final at the moment 28 points for their 17 games so far. We're going to 4 points behind them, having played the same number of games. And Warrington at the moment also 4 points behind, but having only played 16 games. They've got to play the catch-up game against Hodgkinston Rovers, of course. And a game in hand is one thing, but they've got to play 3 games. That has how they are. They've got to play 3 games in something like 9 or 10 days. So it's a tough test in August, that, isn't it?
It is.
Did you get a lyric, man?
he's very warm today.
Lewis Lovely, up they go. Partington,
As you can see, it's 26 degrees Celsius.
Thompson.
Sunny.
It's a fresh digger to the middles as well, doesn't it? That
I
hydration
should
break.
have really checked all out, but
Which Steal back and attack is Wardle.
God damn it, I had to buy the road.
As well for Josh Smith. He's
Okay.
been on the outside of him a couple of times. Wardle and Smith's answered everything.
Hmm.
There you go.
Last play of the set. Nino stayed down. It's a very slow get up, isn't it? And in fact, he's not getting up. He's not easy pass. A bit of passion going on. He's having a look at this. Doesn't look like a big impact. He's very good to sit there, exactly the right knee, from Harrison.
So,
Yeah, it's more of a fire half than a knee. So the big fella's okay.
So he'll be going off reassured for an edge on the area. Makes a lot of stuff. You're not physically fit enough to be on the field. There's a few more of them.
This is taking a big loss of that. I don't know season heat.
Senior players and some young players have been really making their mark this year as well. So here we go. There's still 3.5 minutes of a Simbin. 20 minutes since James Penn got set up, but Simbin rather. There's a get taken well enough, but the search will be back here. So we've got a decent completion rate from Warrington's point of view. Smith. Famous death. That's almost. When you watch that That's play, you do know you are going to go. Harry Smith putting it up there and the question. Lachlan West there. So take that. He's just got a 40-20 team for his group. Thanks to Preston.
To be honest, top four, we've got tight matches that we go back, haven't we? But when we come up and drop for some of them, I thought it was really important.
October the 22nd is going to be a 10-minute review. Technical back to this with a 11 teams at halfway line. Equal Thompson's there.
Well, I thought like going together with a third. Yeah,
Teams in
but it's like the doctors. That's one of the options.
If you want to the first half, there's a huge kick, very, very high. Listen to this. They're looking at the restart here, aren't they? It's not a try, they're just having a look to see. Who gets last hand on this?
Oh, it's Webster's right arm. Getting exactly. It looked like it was going to score moments earlier down on that left side. Webster served what would have been a certain try for Adam Kieran. James Bentley returns now with 15 to go.
Well, there's a good couple of seconds from Warrington, as it turned out, because found themselves in trouble but survived the scare, and now they're back to 13 men as well, with Bentley back on the field.
Would have been costly.
Sibley. It's Walker. Move to the left, and lots of forward fans. So we keep travelled well, taking his side to the 30-metre mark. A little bit of a juggle, but gathered in Tanginoa. Here comes Apollo Warrington, find themselves in excellent position again here. Curry with a short ball, so doesn't connect. Nice pass in terms of effect.
They just wanted him on that fade line again. Harry Smith gets up high. And there's that triangle presented once more between Mason and Harry Smith. Just that Harrison can't take it. He'll keep coming back there. He did himself twice now.
He's had a couple of if-only moments, hasn't he, James Harrison?
Yeah.
It's Eckersley for Wigan. The way the game started, looked like it might be a torrid time for the Warriors. Might still be, but they've tamed the Wolves for the moment. Try on the ball. And Shea O'Connor on for the bench as well. Saw him in some physical action last week. He's still going. Oh, the leg drop. Giorgio Lopez followed by defenders coming his way. Wigan very nearly on the halfway line. It's back with Thompson. This will be the last play of the set. Kieran goes through hands. Partington, but can he pick it away? Yes, he can. The Warren can take it on. And he finds Eckersley, who looks back towards the middle. And Wigan keeping it alive, and we'll explore this left side now. Off the boot of Harry Smith. It's caught by Daniel. Daniel with a step back on the side. Eventually the ambitions are thwarted. But what about this one?
Yeah. Where it all started, wasn't it? He gets about 20 metres, gets rid of a couple of defenders, refusing to be cut down. The youngster.
Don't put no more stones in.
18 off.
She says, my hand's going to be a stone.
If I have to get some more, so I'm spending it on that.
Walker picks up one
You want to
where he comes into Thompson, but he's not forgiving us.
So,
Simply offloads.
oh, I'm going
Comes to
to.
Max Wolf.
We're not going to be on this one.
Don't hand in this one.
Of course, in recent times, when he's alone at home, Ellis is Owen, and thank you, a step back on the inside. Take it in again, but one play to
No,
go.
you don't put food, dog food.
Ewan Owen gets the kick, picks off Owen and body. Wasn't played at.
It will happen.
Couple of passes there that this
So
quickly
this is
crowd
cotton
were
socks.
urgent to be forward. I thought the
Yeah.
second one certainly was. To get away with it.
Oh, she was really looking down my mouth thing. I said, no, please, don't be doing that.
Exactly, he just tries to get some yardage away from his own try line.
Because I'd folded it up. So
Sending it to a really good battle.
But it is a journey, Dave.
Between two teams who are desperate for the win, of course.
So Billy,
Similar.
downstairs.
Neither are going to finish first. Second is still a prize. Will give them a very good chance of a grand final.
Last 24
Yes, they were letting themselves
finished
come
inside
through
that top two. That's how
So she
important it
comes
is.
with that metal thing.
Here's a Neil and a dummy
Go
half.
downstairs.
Thompson's ready for the challenge again. Running into Warrington bodies who do not give.
Passes to Jessica.
So this will be the last play. It's back with Harry Smith again.
Says he doesn't usually
Going to
say
pick up a chip, trying to put it betwixt and between, but Paparazzi's read it well, and not only read it well and taken it, but offering a little
Yes, they like treat everybody.
Crooked selection
As
there
if
from Harry
they're
Smith. I thought with the
same.
time that he had.
They were
He
adults.
tested Lockwood, went through the back once, just stick it up high and test the young man again.
Takes command off of adults like that. When she wants you to do something, she treats everybody the same.
in towards the halfway line. Simply.
So go on, boss. So, all the time, that's what I don't
Walking in a dummy half again. Working that inside, then coming up with fast forward at the moment. And Tanginoa,
All the time.
200th career appearance tonight for Gillespie Tanginoa.
Yeah.
The ball is played back to
Tell me that,
Hayes.
now.
Hayes will have a look at the corner. Right of it is pretty good, but so is Eddie Gillespie. And caught in
Are
the
you
air.
my friend?
And so the penalty goes Wigan's way.
Yeah, two
It's I'm your friend.
quality players there competing for that ball.
That's as good because them two are back at
Ashton
me.
and Eckersley
She turns around.
just need a little tug on his shoulder.
Johnny, are you my Nana's friend? So Johnny went, no. So she says, no, you've got to say
Ready
yes.
to enter the action. Another one of
So
those
he says, oh,
19-year-olds
yes, I am. You're Nana's
highly
friend.
rated.
So she
He's
turned
been
around
the
to
captaincy of the
me.
North. That game against Hull
Are you
Canal would
my
almost
Nana's
didn't
friend?
play.
So she says no. So she says, you've got to say yes. So he went, no.
Kevin Ellis coming off here. We'll investigate why that is the case,
Oh.
whether it's a gum shield trigger or not.
Head clash there.
Yeah. That's exactly what it was, the gum shield trigger, so he'll be off for the check. Because Mason has come off the field as well.
To get the next place.
Spins out to the outside and gets
Just
to
after
play the
the
ball.
next place up for goal.
Here's O'Neill. Smith. Back to Kieran. Close down quickly on Toby King. O'Neill again. And Smith with a kick towards the corner, making Warrington work hard. Oh, yes, the bumper was it? Yes, it was.
Webster's dropped the ball. Presented a huge opportunity here. Just over 7 minutes left on the clock. Skimming across the surface.
There.
Oh, that's a poor mistake from the youngster. He had time to stop it with his feet if he needed to. And that's decided to defend this one for him.
Well, what an opportunity for Wigan here. Frustrating moments for the Warrington bench. Because they know their side are under pressure again here. And the shot clock has ticked down to 0. Warrington hadn't packed. There was a real panic for Warrington to get men in the scrum. It didn't happen. So it's a penalty for Wigan, which doesn't change things too much, does it? Because you've got to kick for goal, 6 points behind.
Six again here already.
Close to the 6, and he'll swinging it left. Smith puts it back. Wardle now. Trying to step through a crowd of defenders. The tackling is good. Ellis picks up. Back to Harry Smith again. Puts the little shuffle on. Once across to mark him and put him down. It's with Kieran. Now it's with Cartwright.
Yeah.
Partington's going to cross there. He's going to have a go here. Pushed in hard. Pick up by O'Neill again. Smith now slings it out wide. Kieran sliding it through. And Matty Ashton's across there to swipe up the danger. Warrington have it back, but in the toughest of circumstances again here. And Wigan flying at them.
Yeah, this is where they enjoy it down here with the Warriors, working hard for Marco with great line speed. They could play the ball, the Wolves here. Opawate, again, just chewing up the meters. Doesn't he do well?
Oh, terrific. Terrific from Albert Opawate. There we go. Last play of the set, still very much inside their own half. They'll be looking for a boot here.
Let's go.
It's going to have to be off Leon Hayes. Oh, penalty goes Wigan's way.
Well done, Curry. Well, he's claiming that Harry Smith has just run straight into him. They know what they're going to play for the penalty. Just watch Smith here from Markham. Goes to keep pressure on, but there's a movement there from Ben Curry.
Well, I want to go at the car, go to the drink.
Watch the run from Harry Smith.
News from downstairs, by the way, Patrick Mago has passed his HIA, so we'll be expected to see him back at some stage.
What?
In a sense there with the Warriors. Probably need a try in this period here. Certainly want to go down about and then Mago
Itching to get back on.
I'll take
Last time we went, we went.
Partington.
yeah.
Brad O'Neill and Donny Hart. The noise is lifting around this stadium again now. There's a sense of something coming here from Wigan, but Warrington are hanging on. Defending in front of their supporters.
Skyline or something.
It's back with Kieran.
Yeah.
Wider still to
Let's get
O'Loughlin.
there an hour early, you know, before that starts.
Here's Partington again. O'Neill lifting it back. Step and again from Kern.
Shift it, donkey.
Big effort from Megan.
Dirty.
With a big push. Trying to rip his way through those defenders. Last play to go here, Wigan. O'Neill slings it back. Smith picks it up. The line is deep. It's a quick hands and Will Richards score. Well, the referee's not sure. He was in an excellent position to have a look at that.
We have an on-field goal from no charge. The travel of the ball never gets to the ground. The possibly carrying it out of bounds.
Well, there you go. Did he grab the ball? So let's hear from our video referee, Jack Smith.
Tackle 5, line 2, no try. Potential grounding. Once that ball gets to the ground, it's always on the foot. It's initially on the foot. Is his hand on the ball? Side of the ball, see if we've got anything else. See what it is. It's always on the foot.
That's true. I'll claim it.
Is it sufficient evidence to overturn the line decision of no try in that call stands? A very bad decision.
Well, there you go.
Sure.
Insufficient evidence to give it no try should be a talking point.
Well, there was one angle where it possibly looked like a try, but there's one angle on it off. I don't know, but again, that battle between Josh Smith and Wardle. Wardle's threatened a couple of times on the outside. This time he does. But it's the right boot there of Josh Smith in desperation mode.
denies the Warriors are trying the dying embers of this first half.
Surprised by that insufficient evidence, Paul.
That's what I mean. So, well, there was one angle there where you would argue that it did get down. The other two more were in favour of what Marcus Griffiths saw. One angle surely enough, isn't it?
Warrington survive, happy with that. 3.5 minutes to go before the half-time hooter sounds. And Max Wood takes them inside that Wigan half again. Here's Walker waiting at dummy half. Owen, half-time at Huddersfield, Bradford with a lead there, as you can see. Chase is on here for Austin Daniel. There's a trio of defenders who've got there to make his passage as difficult as possible. And he's held up 5 from the line.
Yeah, good kick from Owen, Dave. You know, you think about how much defending that the Wolves have had to do down this end of the field. That kick just allows them to clear the lines. Can't rank the try scorer for Wigan. Just gets towards centre field, 20 away from his own end.
This is O'Neill again, looking to get things moving again as Eckersley tries his push.
I think that was since it's 2 times easy to go.
And when we think of O'Neill going out and Kieran having a look, looking to challenge the Wigan on the last.
Oh no, you have 5 times of a harder job because you're slow.
Harry Smith looking to pin him in the corner again, but Hopperwater's got that leg. Hardly had to move a yard to catch that kick downfield, but now is in danger as well to keep in the field of play. Hayes picks up. Ooh, took his eye off the ball, but momentarily Lachlan Webster, but got his hands back on it. It's Walker. This is Matty Ashton, who's bounced up when he was tackled. He claims he wasn't. Wanted to have another go, but he was quite adamant.
Throws the ball well, doesn't he? Devastated Matty Ashton.
If you need this, do it again. I'll just say no.
Ashton doing well with the offload as well. Walker has it on its way. Irwin scampering again, but Patrick Mago getting down to make the tackle. It's back with Hayes. Hayes with a kick. Because he favoured to take that and does. It's another huge mistake at a potentially crucial stage of the game. A minute to half time, and Warrington get a set on this winning line.
He actually has hold of this game. He's done the hardest part. He's just spilled it. It's a carbon copy in terms of field position for the Wolves here. A bright start in the opening 12 minutes, over 12-0 up. They haven't had the ball down this end of the field for a while now. With a minute to go. Is this the moment where they stretch ahead again?
What a big set we've got here.
It's
Owen who takes it on and throws it wide and a push again.
You see them back down.
Warrington, couple of strides out. Another set of 6, but time's running out, so they won't get a full set of 6. But they'll have a good go here. Bentley. Walker. Looking to send it behind the charge and Curry with a pass away. Max Wood can't keep hold with a line so close. And we had survived that scare.
Must be butter all over that ball, Dave. It just pops out. Max Wood. Massive opportunity there. He just can't take it in. Couple of errors. Final moments there, and nearly a costly one. Max Wood under pressure from Partington.
Well, both teams quite happy to let the shot clock do its job and take the game to half time without needing to pack down. Explosive start. Albert Hopewati with a wonderful acrobatic try. Ewan Irwin with some individual magic gave him some real headaches. But Josh Cartwright, the young fullback, has struck back for Wigan. There was a sin binning as well in that opening 15 minutes. Explosive in the first quarter or so. But since then, it's settled down a little. We've got a real contest on our hands. At half time, it's Wigan 6, Warrington 12.
Dave Kyle, thank you very much. Well-earned rest for players of Wigan and Warrington. This round 18 class from the Betfred Super League.
Fielder back there. Joe Root gets off the mark with a boundary. Rio was gone. It's 37 for 1.
Knock, knock. Aldi can save you £50 on this big shop. Aldi, always finding ways to save.
Vitality rewards you for getting active with up to 2 months cashback on your premiums. Vitality, your health's best friend.
The 3 overs gone. Yorkshire's 37 for 1. And he's not sure, is he? He's a bit unsure of how it's going. Was trotting round earlier on, just taking a pensive look now. The offside. Quite timing.
Probably I still remember a while back, well, 10 years back, 15 years back, you got him on the helmet. Nobody came to see if we were okay. They were like, don't hold the ball at the hit.
All the protocols are amazing.
Hit him again.
Wonderful.
Anyway, it's changed for the better, as we said. Concern for welfare. Or pulled away, or that felt like it was going to be huge. Oh, and it is. For the longest parts of the ground, that bang of the head hasn't affected Adelaide.
Well, this is the ideal start that Yorkshire need. Chasing 216. Here at Old Trafford on an absolute belt of a wicket. Adam Lyon has looked in some good form. Has been in some good form of late. Of course, just hitting the helmet a couple of deliveries ago, but changed the way he's playing.
Slower ball, clever, very clever. I think there's going to be a shout there. They want it. He was short as he's given it to Lancashire there. I think a terrific ball in live is given a bit of a nod. He's going to just challenge whether it carried. Having a chat there with Joe Root the other end. I don't think there's much doubt whether it was hit. And Hurst just got there. He's blaming it. But they're hanging around. Have a look.
Yeah, I don't think Adam Lyon is disputing whether he's hitting or not. I think he accepts that it's come off his glove. It's just whether it's carried or not. It does look like it's carried.
He's shot them.
Well, I'm not so sure that's carried. He did look a little bit guilty.
Yeah, let's have a look. Well, the finger's got across and under there. It's whether it just fractionally before bounced that bit to the palms. This is where there's a big call to be made.
Yeah, blind.
Big call to be made now. Well, let's see. The umpire has taken a real bold decision there. Rob White, who's in the box, has had seen all the angles. Adam Lyon, who in his rightness there to just challenge it. Fair play, one of the more difficult catches to take for a wicketkeeper diving forward like that. He just gets his fingers out. He's a judge to just get his fingers under that slower ball bumper. Hurst claims the catch. So does Stanley. But so does O'Shaughnessy. 3.3 overs gone. Yorkshire 43 for 2.
Well, this is the big partnership. Ronnie Verso, Root at the crease. The Roses clash, chasing 216. This is where you need your big boys.
There's many times have we seen these two batted together in England colours, and now it's terrific to get the opportunity to see them batted. Yorkshire colours. It's not going to be easy. Stanley's picked up 2 wickets. He's bowling with some serious pace, get a little bit of swing. starting to buzz. You just feel that the Lancashire fielders now are just buzzing in the circle. Forget about who's batting. Body language, trying to create a little bit of atmosphere in there. Put some pressure on wherever possible. Of course, there's still a route have seen it all before, but you just never know.
All of the ones when we all of the critical moments. We shall to action
Now, first I was walked in at number 4. You don't often see him walking in at number 4. Going for opening the batting. For sure, I'd be overly happy as a Yorkshire fan, really, to see Johnny Best coming in at number 4. You want him opening, really. Johnny Best are still there after 3.5 overs.
This is what we didn't tell us.
No, he'll probably be on 25.
And again,
He's saying he can get us through when I suspect.
Leg.
I'm going to get that out.
That proper leg. Stanley's got a beautiful action. Robert's gone Yorkshire point 3 for 2. I suppose the positive is that Johnny's got 16 overs to try and get a talent score. But I see where you're coming from. I think Stanley's been very impressive. 2 for 14. A lot. Just flying around. There you go. Hit it back of a pitch. Yes, we're just hanging back a touch. Anderson. The ball is third. Well, ball has gone straight up in the air. Joe Root. Well, there's a lot to talk about here. Come on, Jimmy Anderson. There'll be plenty of opportunity in the future to chat about that dismissal. Anderson picks up Joe Root.
A few Texas exchanges tonight between these two. It's probably the biggest change of the night. Jimmy Anderson getting Joe Root. Ball just bounces on him a little bit. Just wonder whether Jimmy rolls his fingers over this one. Leg comes up. There it is. It's the leg comes up, bounces a bit. Just gets high on Joe. There's been a lot of pressure on this catch, but he took it well, made it look easy. He's having a good day out. Another week. Stanley with the catch. Oh, Rude goes for 4, 43 for 3.
Jimmy Anderson puts the price out of Joe Root at the time, which is crucial. Get him early. Because you know what Joe Root can do. Half this crowd here this evening is elated, half is disappointed. Owen Ali comes to the crease. Well, they just keep on coming, don't they? Quality players, experienced players. It's an edge. He's found the leg. Just feel he's found the leg.
This season, if they were to come here, it would make the competition stand up and take notice. The Wigan Warriors have been on fire all late, but they have a half-time deficit to overturn here at the break. Second half on the way here on Sky Sports. After this.
New Balance, what you got now?
Prep. Sweat. Cheers. Tears. Rinse. Repeat. Care for your skin like you care for the game. Dove Men.
Get more Vita when you save with Compressor Market. The Compressor Market Cup, the simplest way to save.
When you seriously need groceries delivered fast. Tesco Rush, because every little helps.
It's happening again.
This madness, it is Ross' fault.
This time we let it go.
With long-lasting battery life on the Dell XPS, you can stay plugged in, even when you're unplugged.
In that pool, the darts are always ridiculously good. Betfred World Match Play, live on Sky Sports.
Welcome to the Open. Major winners on a major stage, facing a major challenge. This is it, the original major, the OG. It might be Scotty Rogers, it might be the Ronaldo.
Yes!
Major moment. Who's gonna seize it? Live from Birmingham with Sky Sports.
Sky Sports presents the first ever women's test match at the home of cricket. England versus India on Sky Sports.
This programme contains flashing images.
The second-place Warriors continue their sensational season. We will continue our coverage to bring you close to 400 live games of Rugby League on Sky Sports this year. 9 games tomorrow from down under and from the Betfred Super League. All gets underway at 3:45 a.m. Big one between the Dolphins and the Sharks, of course, at 6 o'clock. Work setting your alarm clock for. So 9 on Sunday, they are the first 3. Following those, we will bring you Roosters Knights from the NRLW's round 2, then the Bulldogs Raiders and Roosters Eels from round 19 of the NRL. We'll then switch to the Betfred Super League. 3 live games. The champions hope they are against a weight-loss side of the third consecutive victory over Willie Beale's team. And we'll end tomorrow with the Canton Dragons against the Friday on Sky Sports. 3 on Sunday. To bring you the conclusion of our offer, the Raiders Warriors from the NRLW, followed by the Dragons Eels, and then we have the final game of round 18 of the Betfred Super League. St. Helens against Toulouse Olympique, who had that sensational magic weekend victory, of course, over the Canton Dragons. Very good. Both of you went to the Warriors and they had the Wolves and went to the Warriors game. You switched it out, but I'm not off and stick with it. I think you definitely ball the chair, all his hands up, see Justin. I think he's trying to score one of them out. I think that's really for the Warriors. Whichever team comes out the Tigers, the Tigers, full position, I don't think that converts going to be a problem. Just got to work it right. All right, it's lovely crowd in here on this most beautiful July evening. Teams are back out on the field. Megan, half-time team views.
Thanks, Brian. Yes, well, similar to the first half, it is Warrington Walter out first. Absolutely no one yet from Wigan Warriors. We got the message from the Warrington campus that they were happy with their game plan. Obviously, the sin bins, errors, penalties, got things going the other way and got Wigan on the scoreboard, but Sam Burgess has told them to put that to one side and in the second half dominate once again like they did in that opening 15 minutes. And to guide you through what is going to be a massive second 40, you have Dave Woods and Kyle Acorn.
Thanks, Megan. Yeah, isn't it massive? Boys are looking to be the double, of course. They did bring in 23 points to 6 earlier in the season. And they showed a response to their coach tonight. He was disappointed after their defeat against Leeds Magic weekend. But a response we're seeing here tonight. Not in the driving seat completely here, but notice ahead and looking very decent at the moment.
Yeah, well, they're with the strong one, aren't they? And Jimmy Jones, we haven't nailed it there with 17 here. The police have a respects the ball, and the Wolves just cut that penalty count out and reduced that. Got a good chance of going on and winning this game, but Wigan will have their say, no doubt about it, with May goal.
Well, there we go. There we go. So a big Perry right from the start, and we looking to make an impact in Thompson as well. And he started the game, of course, with the task of carrying seven halves to the Wigan. Three some meters here, hoping for it very close to the halfway line at the optic now. So there'll be another kick here from Smith, but there's not enough hands. And they're still keeping to Smith again, just changing direction. So you can't find a way, so keeping it alive. This will be the last for the opening set. Harry Smith again. Lifting that, the flag is good again. It's a challenge in the air, taking superbly by West for turning this into a real attacking opportunity. Pressing up Smith, spinning out of the middle, and eventually put down. What a response from the young fullback.
Yeah, wonderful take there. And then races away to the half-metre line. Great stuff there from Webster.
Oh, it's an interception.
Oh, it's a kick for Eckersley.
Big pass over the top, but Eckersley has it.
That's master in single one. I've had a couple that's better, so I don't know.
Moments in matches. We saw a couple there, but this is the one that at the moment looks like it can be more definitive because Wigan in great position again with Thompson driving it in. O'Neill. Here comes Omega. Just trying to push it. As he the game is on without him. It's untidy, but it's corrected by Cartwright. Another set of six. Try here. Noise at the deep of the minute.
Perfectly done, mate.
score that one.
There's nothing between them on the scoreboard.
The score for Wigan and arbitration repeat.
Thompson. There's boundless energy. Absolutely. The needle picking up and off he goes.
Yeah, I just wanted to capture Sean and obviously had said extra notes of watching his son in the centre side, but he said if Matt keeps wearing a part tonight was everything. He thought he's started giving away way too many cheap balls because they had not been doing well in their effort areas. So that is where he needs them to improve in the second half.
Tonight, young George. Second game in Wigan Colours. There's Watford. Looking to get their noses ahead here and get Curry. Itself is that little shift instead there. Investigation. It's ahead of him. And he's right there crunched. Curry.
Oh, the lunge, isn't it? Just that right arm, just outstretched. It was completely high. Sam Burgess thinks two points on offer taken. Back to the tight game.
Who cares?
Newcastle, remember? Everything else is landed. So far this season, Jordan Owens sharing the kicking duties with Mark Steve. Very often sharing the halfback duties with Mark Steve. Should be. Should be easy. Slavery Smith runs back before sticking it over and 12 points to 14. Warrington back ahead again after something got a shot of the Slavery second half.
Long penalty if he looks to turn the arm on once more down that end of the field there. Cascade Ellis, his honesty. Just like all the place there, he catches it behind. To head over the wall.
It's a good battle, isn't it? A really good battle here. It's one between these two. As it should be, the two sides. Should certainly have. Something's lost them. What did it get in the end? Position back again.
So a big shot from Thompson. That's it, please. That's just clean that right focus.
Inside to James Ford to his left, the rest to his right. Watford in there is trying to get up from his cross for the next point. Kieran had the short pass and Partington went really got into his stride. The back with the net out of Taylor. Didn't manage to keep hold of the ball. My goodness. Wardle had very little he could do in that situation. And again, and into his defenders rallying around, knowing that they dare not concede again. I want to have the block in there, so I can't get it. With the top of the start to fetch. There's Gabby. Good position here. Warrington first. Good one.
It's a treat, so that's what we
Leaving to show something. Big one. Mr. Allen goes with it.
Catching pass there,
okay,
George
so
Lockman
I've got the next bit.
to send Eckersley over at this ball here. Oh, goodness me. He does enough to the left edge. They take the bait. And the space is on the outside. Sensational score from the Warriors here. And look what it means to him. He enjoyed that one.
So if we can come through this, this is going to be a massive boost, isn't it? Huge,
What?
dramatic beat.
Absolutely, Dave. You again, 7 of those 17 that played in that round.
Right,
12. Lambs to the slaughter almost there. I said 62-4 at Hull KR.
Trainers, who used to play for
They benefited
Wigan.
from it. And tonight,
He stood up
to the
7 times,
stepping
don't
up.
know what.
Kieran.
That was good. That was good. He's looking absolutely excellent. 16 points to 18 points to 14 now.
It's just that shape on the right edge. The ball that comes between the leader and Parkinson and the foil out the back in Kieran. Just watch this. And watch what he does to Tony King. It's enough. And that's all he needed. And Eckersley's over.
Chris played a short while at Warrington, didn't he? Zach Eckersley. 16 Super League tries for him. 25 in total. And you add his cup scores as well.
Tied in another season, but Mike is evil well and truly away in that department.
Lead to lead all the metrics here,
Yeah,
don't they?
no, they're a stellar team in 2026.
This is a time what you can do. But you can cook the pizzas.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
After that, over there, chicken.
Here comes O'Neill again.
Drumsticks.
Smith.
Oh, nice.
Actually was in his way, so he changed the attacking options, but Warrington's defence recovers very well. Squeeze on. Winding himself, having a look for a little glue up there, but my goodness, he's got there. Thank you. Tango taking it on another swat. Conceding the drop back, so
Eckersley just collected pushing over. Take ball back for a goal line drop. The Warriors didn't need a couple of decisions.
Yeah, I just think he has to hold on to that ball unsuccessful, is what we're being told. So Warrington learn their challenge, and Wigan will get possession in.
He probably hit those fucking rules.
An opportunity to really build some pressure in here. But in there on simply. It's in there too. It's a carry in the end. Opportunity gone.
Well, it's not good extension. It's not really structured imagination for Warrington's point of view at this stage, but certainly the flow is being against the movement to address the pushing already as well. Keeping this way going forward. Here comes the field. Smith again, and Smith again, but goes through. And he has support. Was there a bat?
I agree with that, sir. Yeah.
I'll just check out the two, please. Have a look at the field. It's different. He loses the ball in the in-goal area, and it's sufficient evidence to overturn the line call that Phil tried. I made my decision. Yeah, it's sufficient evidence is what we're going to get. I think it might have also been impressive his left foot, whether that was on the ground before he grounded. Anyway, that's all academic, no try. Good effort. He was celebrating, mate. He was celebrating. He thought he'd scored.
Yeah, I thought he scored initially. I thought it
Warrington stay in touch. Oh. It's good. You just check. You just get a hold of it. The needle is on. So, issues.
Down now to Warriors who
inside your back, that's a push. Again tonight, it's been a breakfast 16, so I think they were 32 leagues at the half-time breakfast, so they've extended that lead. Having Smith with a kick towards the court into a bit of space, gives the chase a chance to hit the ball, doesn't really play it. Not for most, they're very happy to see that ball there out of play. Wanted to start again, and they need just to get themselves in the mood again to get out there to work towards. This key. Walker travels well. He's a little bit of distance inside the half, and the ball has been. And a goal challenge. A few moments ago. And the completion rate for Warrington drops another notch.
I think they've been hard up to bed. Elias moving on to that ball. See that point down. And he won't move away. So, the Warriors not good.
We 2.5. Speaking Warrington, look at that. 69% they were on top. It's only a 3-point up. Hopefully, we're predicting we're at 71% of the game of this game.
They were hard at the big stage at half-time.
To benefit from a Wigan handling error. Harrison pushes it. Owen, what do you want to do?
Yeah.
Danny Walker in at dummy half point. Put some pressure on here. Repeat the pressure if they can. Tighten the screw on this Wigan side. Had it over the ball inside their opponent's side in the second half. With the suspended it back, Hayes whips it on. Going straight start, defender Kieran comes out very quickly, very strong, and he'll get that to guard Kieran on. Hayes. Ship everything underneath them. In the field, behind the goal line, when he's Warrington almost that repeat and do get some added pressure here on the Wigan.
And that's a two walls once again. Giving on the wonderful kick and a chase as well. Toby King first on for the team. It's all for the game. It's towards the final quarter of the game.
Big set coming up. Warrington's second success. Big succession on the Wigan line. Can they make it match? As Harrison takes it that first look, it's still a bit. Another set of six. This time it's going to be tapped out. Very quick to the advantage. Walker collapsed. Carried out. Straight from Warrington to the right into the nuts and up the defense. And it's proving effective. Everything's in the way. I think that. It's a concept of the little kick for the Wigan defense. Walker. Curry. Hayes. It's not the guy. And chance off the last one. And he's got the access of the head. Three big bodies were coming his way. And he found his purpose. And he found the finish. And then I'm celebrating.
You guys know World Cup is in 17. That is a World Cup is 17.
to knock him over the sideline.
70.
And how he stays in the field and play under this. The Stories' 99th try for Warrington Wolves. That is top draw stuff. That's Ashton with a big score.
We've admired that fella, haven't we, for his pace, his evasion, his acrobatics in the corner. That was a different aspect needed in scoring that try. My goodness, didn't he do it well?
He certainly did. 25 appearances for one Wolves and 99 tries to his name now. That's an more where he got some 100.
No hesitation. If you say young lads not even true because the young man are bending.
And it stays on the square. And 18 points together, 18 points apiece, and 18 minutes left to play.
All off in here. You cannot up the cell. The upper body strength that this must take here to get this ball down. So there's really happy traffic. Fantastic finish.
Well, we've got a rehydration break here, so let's go down to Brian and JJ.
Thank you very much. John, we'll be part of the second half. I think we're going to have a very good. I think Taylor Gerrard always talked about pre-game. He's come out and let's go to score the try. And I had to hit the try, but also was physicality. I'm really comfortable from the field. We've did really well. We've absorbed a lot of women's pressure there. And then counter punch with such an important try to start version degree with that. So I've really been showcased the individuals rather than in the game like both squad through the good stuff. That's a big thing. Some real good quality and some good quality. I think I'm sure both teams going to get the joy from it. It's great. Well, we had a few short balls tonight. 18 across. Back to you.
Well, there's been a match of twists and turns, hasn't it? Sturges in the mid, Warrington with that initial surge. We're there 2 flights in the opening 10 minutes, and Wigan getting one by those on the only score. Warrington getting it back, and we're all square again. 3 tries apiece, 18 points apiece, 18 minutes left to play, and a script that is yet to be written. Reminder, Wigan starting the night in second spot, but only on points difference from Warrington. Winners here will be second by the end of the evening. And a dummy half, I think he just went back inside behind the 40-metre mark, and this is quite the kick, but he's so he picked up by the to take it back towards the half area. And you see this one coming up. The run of Ellis. Here's Kerr. Kieran. Coming to Georgia Watford in the end, but well marshalled by a couple of Warrington defenders, and here comes the last guy off the set. Kieran sticks it up there off the left boot. Austin Daniels certainly interesting. Taps it back off the left. Smith puts it back towards the middle.
Push it in the nose, back off. Push it. Push it.
It's another senior try.
It had so much time to put this man where he wanted. The contact between Hopperwatt and Agnew was a little fucking time. And Harry Smith just knows a big team of he's charging through that first half. And Kevin just a supply that ball. I'd rather than it's sneaking over the line, the English boys see the attempt to the Taylor Whites.
We missed the nail.
Well, he's complete, but he was complete early. It wasn't complete, it has been confirmed here. Oh, this one he looked at. This one he looked at was hot. Still the one that's come up to the celebration of his teammates. He looked at it. So he's on for the rest. So let's move back on. The pressure on the top team. We were hovering in the background. Oh, this time we do It doesn't matter what I think. What I think of it. That's not. They have this big one to the second line. What are they doing? Is sure. But it's Warrington who are trying here. This is Webster. Smith. Harrison was toying the ground. He wanted to go. Now he gets his chance. What they've got, here's a measure. Kirkham's flying in with that left shoulder.
Shoulder just sends Harrison backwards.
Durham plays. Irwin brings it on. Now it's Thomas. Luke Thomas. Trying to find a path back again. It's up by Walker. Warrington are in the hunt here.
Okay.
And Harrison leading the pack at the moment. But they've only one to go. One play to go as Danny Walker gets himself ready to deliver the bullet. Irwin now trying to go out wide. It's a difficult one for Hopewati to take. And there's so many women defenders there that his task was an impossible one.
Obviously, dipping past. I mean, Hopewati does so well to collect that in off his bootlaces. The left edge of Wigan just swarming. Kill that set off.
12 and a half minutes and counting. Looking to blast their way out of trouble. Metrics of the game, you can see 18 errors and 10 errors from Warrington. Warrington up on that. And invitation.
We can't keep doing this day. There's a world to make the play.
There's Ashton. 7 again for Curry. Back it comes on. Atlas with that good hands. No, it didn't. Just a misplaced pass of Willington. Looks their footing and loses it. It comes Hopoansky again. Davies. And now Tanganella. Walker again. Livingston. Somebody here. Curry. Putting the little deep Davies after that. And he hits a hammer in. And perhaps what's telling you, Carl, I guess a boot on it. But they can see another and Wilson will get to go again here in all likelihood.
Ben Curry there just rolling the bounce down the right side. He makes a meal of it. His area that led to this set. It's the ball away. 6 minutes to be back here. The top of the Olympics between ages. They don't seem to be position.
We've only had one goal point this season, really against Troops.
Pass it to him.
We wanted to be to score first and keep the goal. That's the ball. Have you got McGillivray again? O'Neill's all over him, tracks him down. 9 against Stanley. In fact, with Hayes, trying to find a personal path through again. Walker connects again. Warrington knocking at the door again. Curry goes out. Owen with a middle score. He's done it once. He's done it twice. Slowing to the goal. Referee Sidney. Second of the night for United. And again, it's team United. A kick to go. And we'll be level again with 10 minutes to go.
On a flat ball. Oh, it is. This is an intelligent try. He sees Harry Smith on the corner of the down. Sprints in half to close it down. And he just steps off his right foot. And have a look once again, Dave. And has a little bit of finesse as well about it. There's a little bit of work to do here. See Harry Smith at the top of your screen. Just look now at the space opens up there for the top two. And Cartwright can't deal with it. And Ewan Irwin has just dragged his team back into this contest. And his first try double. How important it was. Right. The ball put down eventually. Cartwright was well to hold him on, but just here gets it down. And it's where that try scored. We are going the distance here.
Oh, hang on. We've got an official review here.
We've got a formal review. Knock on.
Oh, knock on. So let's have a listen to the video referee, Jack Smith.
Formal review, possible knock on. Cartwright's making a tackle here, and Irwin's going to ground the ball. It is not grounded first time, and at this point now, his hands has come away from the ball, and his other hand is not in contact with it. That contact is only not being knocked off because it's being held. This will be finished right. Check where they are. There will be a goal area. That's like a big total now.
Wow. We've seen David Bruce sing with a bigger moment.
Bloody hell.
We can't believe it. The top of the cheek says it all.
Oh, I can flip the comments on it. I was praising you and Irwin. All the Brits here. Who does it all?
It's a good spot for referee. If you're a Willington fan, 24-18 different eggs. Wigan straight by the skin of their teeth. It's been a nice fingertip decisions. Tries getting, tries knocking. But there's more drama to be had here. Smith. Here's Thompson. They get to the muscle to take it. Last time, he's got a drop gun in the offing here. Was it too wide? Too wide, and quite a lot of steps and puts it over here. The white is underneath there, takes it below. Look to the referee in the hope of a penalty, but the referee is so player Warrington has some problem needs to do here. Right off, right off his head.
Yeah, I just think myself in the shoes of the to ball. Mentally, you way back in. Looking late to beat us without the field. Control with that deficit. The ball comes away with a stick.
Inside the 30-metre mark when you let them fly. He tips out and it's not here. Just couldn't fly. As a second, back to make a very clever tackle. Whether they're coming in here, looking to this ball if they can. Get into play. So Neil himself, Thompson leading the charge. No go. It's this that. King. Place is the left at the moment. William Banks. Steps in there with the edge of the big beginning of Warrington. Still very much in this. Walker.
This is a real day for the Warrington Wolves.
It's a kick that was from one side of the field to the other. It's an easy tip from opposite view. We're going to just keep the position here for the moment. Which really makes the Wolves suffer.
Just skips out the outside shoulder. Crosses the line. We're going to be happy with that.
Situation is from Warrington's point of view as they find it. Right position. Starting to very good and have it connected now. They go back to the next one. Step on the ball. It's a little. He's caught in the ground. He wants to get out and gets up in the gap as he charges it in. He's doing a very close to the position and it's split something like. We're going to go again. See what the referee sees this. He gets to where he's going. He looked at the nonsense. Back against the slip. With a little second, Kitchen wanted to leave again. Last play here. Smith's going left. And a long pass. And it's going to get it. It's another pass. Another young player. Raising himself on the scorching. In one pass. And that's Warrington. Warrington has found himself in the situation. It's a wonderful piece from Harry Smith. Something I want tonight, Dave. Is William Warriors kids, they are the real deal. asking the question before the game began and wanting to start getting us was looking at so many kids in the field tonight. 4 of them scored twice, 4 first side twice scores. There's the answer.
If you did enjoy seeing that on that one tonight,
so that's not across the game. The Russian is doing you have to say that it's scholarship player. If it is actually the end of 2025, the only good support that they're scored today this year, and that game really against tonight is their first scorer. That's a long painful journey he's been working. And tonight we get the rewards for the hard work and rehabilitation, don't we? So we do. We're here at the top line to complete.
Right, so that's it.
Well, it's that's what really challenge is going to give the decision we can. So let's hope that this. Big decision, challenge that's successful. So that they are. Warrington and Rugby. They have to score here. Simply have to score. It was 7-6. Otherwise, it's game over. What have they got? Then to the public field by the way, they're doing Hurricanes. There's simply the appearance of the should be in the heart of something magical. It's back with Dortmund. It's curtain his eyes. I'm going to try away. After again. Warrington Burns hearts in mouth. Kicks for to see if their side can win the break. Let's get through here. Until again. And hence, that's a perfect thing in the second line.
that's a well done. It's like Burgess this time. Just making moving plays out there for the Wolves. There goes the game. Or any opportunity to get back into this game. If we've got to be tight, confident, we want to get 2 tries in 3 minutes. It's not going to happen now.
As he stands, Wigan scoring in their position in the second place in 2 points. The Warrington referees stripping points to 4 because of points difference.
Yeah, 5 and not legit do nothing. Yeah. Alright, so see you guys. So that was Fernando Share. Peace.
Yeah, big days ahead for the Warrington Wolves. They can still